everyone, this is Somewhere with Anna, and it will be the second part of the vlog from our vacation, from the cruise. And I'm really, guys, sorry that you needed to wait for so long. I didn't have much time recently, was too occupied with the work in the bar, and I basically didn't have any free time. At the moment I just want to show you the leftover of the vacation, because we still have to go through Saudi Arabia and Egypt, which was the final stop on our way back. This vlog will be much shorter because I didn't want to put as much information as I put into the previous one, especially that I would not say there was many things to see in Saudi Arabia, and I would say even I got disappointed because all of the friends and people who I know, the ones that went to Saudi, were saying that it's almost the same as Dubai. I'm talking about Jeddah now, and it's very modern, progressive, and in a couple of years it will overcome Dubai. Forget it. Like, the city is completely different from Dubai. The level that Dubai is having now is very far away from the one that Jeddah is having. Yes, I can understand that probably for them it's quite a development, because from where they started and to where they get, it's okay. But otherwise, it's very different. The main challenge I found was that people there, they don't actually speak English. And this is the main problem of them at the moment, because if they want to attract tourists and if they want to become same as Dubai, they need to start speaking English. We tried it with taxi drivers, many of them, they do not speak. We tried with the local people, and in the shopping mall even, there was a couple of people that actually spoke English. Another thing, I think it might be connected with the tourists. So because these people don't have enough of tourists, they try to get as much money as possible from the ones that are getting in the country, and the taxi or any other help or whoever, you know, these people that are selling some bracelets or souvenirs, they're trying to get from you as much money as possible. For example, we went in the port of Yanbu, because we had two stops. The first one was Jeddah and the second day was Yanbu. So when we went to Yanbu and we needed a taxi to the beach, which was 10 minutes from our stop to the beach, or 12 minutes on the Google Maps that we looked, that the price supposed to be around probably 10 or 15 bucks. They wanted 100 or 150 or 200, depends whom we ask. And this was just a disaster. We got pissed off so much that at certain stage we said, okay, we just don't go, because it was not even the problem of money, but it was not worth to pay such a money for 10 minutes. And it was so disrespectful from the people of Saudi that you know, we didn't feel like staying even there longer. So if this country really wants to attract some tourists, if they really want to collaborate and cooperate with people, first they need to learn English, and second they need to try to be more gentle, to be more polite, and to respect other people the way other people respect them. So the first stop was Jeddah, and the old city was basically the one-way street, maybe not one way, a couple of more corners around, but it was very, very basic. Like it looked like, for me, already after Yanbu as well, that they made this old city just for tourists. Yeah, we didn't want to see much from that, because actually, if you Google, there is not many things that you can do in Jeddah. So we walked in the old city, and then we just went to the shopping mall to have a look there, because we expected the same as in Dubai, which didn't happen, obviously. Hello everyone, so we just arrived in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, and we got out in the old city. Gonna do a walk and then see maybe something more around. This is the gate to old Jeddah. Cars stop here. And where would we go? We would go to the mall first thing. Not the first, we already walked in the old city and there is not much to see. And we decided to go to the biggest mall in Jeddah. And this is the Red Sea Mall. So now we do a walk, maybe a bit of shopping. And then we'll probably find some place to eat, to have lunch. If you know the sign of this, this is Wagamama. I'm gonna have some noodles probably. So I got the tropical shake or juice, and this is a positive. Why positive is so green? So what was the name?
The bao buns.
Bao buns, that rice bun with some mushrooms. And what was else? Mushrooms and something else. I don't know. And this is my veggie ramen. So the second stop was the port of Yanbu, which is also quite a big city in Saudi. City or town, not sure what is that. However, it was very comfortable because straight from the port you come in old city, another old city or historical part. But here in Yanbu it was done a bit more beautiful way, let's say. And there were some small huts with presentation of the old Saudi or some old clothes or culture, so it was a bit more interesting than before. And also some old market. However, it also was not in the way I used to see in old cities all over the world. It was still very fake, but we found out that in Yanbu there is a very nice beach, and we decided that we should go and check it out since we're already in Yanbu. So after we had a walk in an old city around, we started to look for a taxi to the beach, and obviously it was full of the cars around this territory where the ship arrived, and everyone was offering their deals. And the deal was like I said before, the deal was like $100 to $200 for a 10-minute trip, 12-minute trip. The beach was very beautiful from the first view, but it's not organized for people. It's more like a park with the access to the sea. There was the small territory where you can come with your kids, and kids can, walk around this water, but for you to swim might be very challenging, I would say. And then there is the park zone, and then there's the beach zone, and plenty of palms. It looked like a palm garden. It was very nice. This I really enjoyed, but we didn't want to stay, even because it's more for visit and for a walk but not for beach life as we used to. So I will let you guys watch a bit. I was talking already for too long. So we are in the port of Yanbu, and here as soon as you come out you are straight away in the historical part of the city, historical Yanbu, and looks actually not too bad. I think even better than in Jeddah. Yeah. A lighthouse looks very nice. You just can't believe that this is the rich country, no? When you look at this. So we are finally on one of the most beautiful beaches in Yanbu. So far the most beautiful we've seen, after we went to industrial area of I don't know what. And also the voice of the, you know, of the microphones. Looks like a palm garden. So the port of Yanbu was our last stop, and then we had one full day on the sea, and we arrived to the port of Al Sokhna, the port where we started in Egypt. We came back to exactly the same port, and then we booked 2 more nights with my husband in a hotel. The hotel was quite beautiful for Egyptian norms, I would say very nice. The kitchen was very good. Like, I'm not saying always about this sort of hotels, but the kitchen was really good, and especially the bakery. They were baking the bread, the croissants, and all this pastry stuff on their own, which is, I think, very nice for such a small hotel. Everything was great there, despite the weather, because it was so bloody cold that I never think that it can be so cold in Egypt. Like, the local people were wearing the warm winter jackets. So we expected a bit of sun, and we didn't have even the warm clothes. We used up everything we had. Here, guys, I will show you the hotel. It looked for me from the first view as Santorini when we arrived, because everything is in white, and for a night it was, I don't know, I enjoyed quite a lot.
I tried to scream, but my voice was gone, and they stole every part of me.
So now we are at our last point at the Egyptian hotel. We decided to do here 2 nights, and when I saw this hotel on the booking website, I decided that something like this might be very nice, because usually if you have been in Egypt, you can imagine the Egyptian hotels and how it looks. It's more for families, and it's not easy to find something really decent. But this is more like a boutique hotel. Of course, it's not perfect, and I wouldn't say it's 5 stars or something, but it's quite nice, and the pool looks very good. So yeah, we're staying here for 2 nights, and then we fly back home from Cairo. We still need to get to Cairo. At the moment we are in Sofna.
I tried to scream, but my voice was gone. And they stole every part of me I used to own. I was taken to another world, couldn't find any of my fears or hopes. I became someone that I didn't.
Summer, no, winter in Egypt.
I was taken to another world, couldn't find any of my fears or hopes.
Another part of the video here is about the food on the ship, because everyone is asking how was the food, how was the service and everything. And I need to say that the food was quite good. The choice was exceptional. You could find everything you want on a buffet. But I filmed only the buffet because a la carte you could see some of moments from the video part 1. But I was going a la carte because first of all I prefer this service, the table service, and second of all for me I can go buffet easily. I like buffet, it's okay. But it was always dirty, like the buffet room itself. It was very big, huge, but it was always dirty. I don't know if because it was a big concentration of people or because I didn't clean properly, but also the way they were doing it with the, you know, with this dirty stuff, and I don't know. I cannot, when I see something like this, I cannot eat afterwards. Another thing, they use the plastic plates, which is normal on ship, so far I understood, and plastic glasses. And for me to drink tea from plastic glass, like the plates are still okay, it was hard plastic, but this for drinks, the plastic was quite used, and you know, I was quite worried about my health, let's say, and for me it was quite disgusting. So I would prefer to go a la carte, and to buffet we were going only to get some fruits or some pizza or something, you know, something fast that you can bite on the way, take to the room or something this way. Otherwise, the breakfast we were always going to a coffee shop, one of the coffee shops around, where you can get some pastry and tea, coffee. And lunch we were having mostly outside because we were out of the ship, and then dinner we were having a la carte in the restaurant with the table service. Okay, what up?
Feeling alright, baby, I'ma have the best fucking night of my life. And wherever it takes me, I'm down for the ride. Baby, don't you know I'm good? Yeah, I'm feeling alright. 'Cause I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright. Baby, I'ma have the best fucking night of my life. And wherever
So, thank you for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the video. I will try to make another vlog faster than 2 months. Wish you a lovely day and see you next time. Bye bye.